Hello, my name is Fiona and thank you so much for taking the time to view and watch this video and to click on my campaign and to hear me out and listen to what I have to say. So thank you once again for taking the time to share with me and to hear me out. So over the last 10 months, as of October 2020, I have been enrolled in the first year program of the Shamanic Academy and training in being able to facilitate guided energy medicine, as well as learning to develop and learning the practices, tools, and techniques to facilitate core belief work or self-core belief work for myself going into the shamanic state or theta state, and accessing my higher consciousness or tapping into the subconscious mind and finding negative core beliefs and patterns and blocks which have shown themselves in various different ways, including memories or images from childhood or from past lives, and the core beliefs or the contracts that were made or formed with those beliefs, and having the ability and the resources to go in and to resolve those beliefs and to remove them from my conscious mind, my unconscious mind, and all other aspects of my being and my DNA, and experiencing the peace and the joy and the shifts and the changes, as well as seeing these beliefs, being able to recognize them, and to allow myself to have new ways of being, new thoughts, and new beliefs come in to help create these shifts, these changes. So that is just a little bit of the main tenets of what I have learned in the first year. And there's been so many other things that I have learned, including various different tools and resources, such as learning how to access the shamanic state, to go into a trance state, or to go into the theta state to access higher forms of information or consciousness for my benefit, as well as during alignment sessions or healings, practical grounding tips, and learning how to create sacred space, sacred prayer, how to formulate and create sacred prayer, as well as having direct contact and communication with my spirit guide, and receiving information in that way and developing that relationship and those tools, which has been really amazing and interesting and so wonderful and synchronistic when other students that I have worked with get the same answers that I do from the communication. There's also various different tools that we've learned from the Center for Emotional Intelligence, which is run by a very wonderful gentleman named Nathan. They're really amazing, great resources that I have come across in the academy is the presence process. So this is kind of next level, the power of now. Very similar to teachings that is found in Eckhart Tolle's work. However, this is a guided process. I believe it's 10 weeks, a 10-week meditation process to really go into presence and a present state in a practical way. So this is a really awesome, great resource that I highly recommend. Something else that was brought to my attention through the academy that I would not have known otherwise is the gene keys, which this is super hefty. I'm pretty sure this is thicker than than a Bible, but there is some really awesome, wonderful, great information that is comprised of your individual hologenetic profile and your DNA sequencing, which is matched and paired with the I Ching. And there's some really amazing things in here, and it is definitely next level. So if you have the courage and the patience and really want to dive deeper, I suggest it. That was quite a waffle and a long rant, but truthfully, why I am here and why am I creating this video is because I truly believe in the incredible transformational power of this work, and especially the core belief work. And year 2 is being able to share and extend these skills and really dive into the professional practice of being a facilitator. The first year has been really just building the foundational building blocks of this work and learning these tools for myself and working on myself and building my relationship with my own inner knowing, as well as building a relationship with my guides and just learning how to access these tools, how to use these tools, and how to begin to practice them and create a sacred space in order to facilitate healings. Having completed nearly 50 so far as a part of my certification and receiving 30 healings. So really being familiar with this work and making sure that I have practiced and got to know some of the nuances and allowed it to develop. The second year is really going in deeper and learning not only how to facilitate these skills one-on-one for myself, but being able to share these in group settings, being able to offer alignments or healing to multiple people at once, taking a different level of skill, really being able to expand my impact and to share this with as many people as possible, not being limited to one-on-one interactions or one-on-one settings, but really being able to share this to a much broader scope, to far more people, and being able to do it in real time in one session, as well as being able to do the core belief work for another, being able to develop the skills and the ethical practices to access a higher state of consciousness and to go into another person's consciousness ethically, safely, in a way that honors their own individual boundaries and sovereignty, to unravel and to look at and to observe the core beliefs and to resolve and remove them on an individual's behalf. And this work is something that I know has the power and potential to create a huge impact and shifts and healing. And along my own personal journey and my healing journey, I have been looking for this work and going through all the various different modalities and therapies that I have, trying to uncover and to resolve these core beliefs and the various different ways that they've manifested, and knowing that there was something else, but not having access to that. And there are very few practitioners in this work, and it is very, very unique and very specialized to this path, and it has the ability to really help people move out of stuck patterns and create cosmic shifts that allow them to really step up into their authentic self, leaving behind really old, outdated beliefs and programming that has been holding them back, generational trauma, past life beliefs, so many things, and really allowing them to let those go and to unravel them and to create new ways of being. And I can briefly share my own personal experience with this work and how it has impacted me. And I went into this state and I did a core belief session on myself, having been a survivor, a trauma survivor, and a child a childhood sexual abuse survivor, as well as religious programming and indoctrination, feeling really uncomfortable in my body and unsafe, and having these fears and these things come up, and really negatively impacting my life and my ability to be in relationships with other people. And I have it written down. So one of the core beliefs was that pleasure is bad and dirty. Pleasure in my body is bad and dirty. And I had recovered memories from when I was a child, when I was in this state of being attacked or abused for feeling comfortable in my own skin, and also having other people, I guess, see that or take advantage of that, and feeling scared and unsafe of me showing this part of myself, and feeling like if I express this, then people will harm me for it. And so I went in and I unraveled and removed this core belief, and tears were coming down my face, and I felt so light and so relieved. And then I allowed for a new imprinting or new belief to be downloaded into my conscious awareness. And the belief was, it is good to feel good. Pleasure and joy are my birthright. Having that belief in all of the cells of my body, in my full being, fully being able to embody that and have that truth, as opposed to this is bad, this is dangerous, I'm going to be hurt, I'm going to be attacked, I'm going to be taken advantage of, I have to hide this is horrible, to I can feel great, I can feel good, this is my birthright, this isn't wrong, this isn't bad. And when I was downloading that into my being, with my eyes closed, I just saw this beautiful pink magenta light just opening up into my awareness and just filling my whole field, and I can feel this pink energy just flowing throughout my whole body, and then starting from my root chakra all the way up, I just felt this intense wave of just bliss and pleasure in my entire body, and it just felt so wonderful and warm and good, and I just felt the joy, and I felt connected to being in my own being and enjoying the sensations of being in a human body, and fully allowing myself to feel that, to feel what it's like to feel good in my body. And that's something that I'm so grateful that I had the experience of, and that I have been taught these tools, and something that I would love to and wish to extend to other women and to other survivors of sexual abuse and assault. And I've come across and I've known very beautiful, powerful women who have suffered and who have experienced sexual violence, and just seeing the pain and the hurt that it's caused them, and feeling powerless and not being able to do anything about it, and just seeing the path and the struggles and the years of therapy and difficulty and the shame of navigating through those experiences. And literally on my couch, within a few minutes, I was able to go in and to resolve that and to pull it, and just to feel the state of bliss, which was something that I hadn't experienced before. And that is why this work is so amazing and transformative, and why I want to continue my training and to be able to practice this and to offer this to others and to become fully certified, so that I may have a greater impact and that I may be able to share this work with others. So I know that was quite a lot, but I thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart for taking the time to hear me out, to listen to my story and my experiences. And I have provided a Calendly link in the description of this campaign, So I would absolutely love, and it would be my personal honor and joy and delight to connect with you if you feel called and if you'd like a free healing session, just so you can experience this firsthand and to see a little bit of what I have been doing, what I have been up to, and so you can learn a little bit more and have your own unique takeaway and experience of this healing work and this modality. So thank you so very much, and I hope and I wish to continue this and to be able to share this to more and more people and to really step up and offer this work in a meaningful and impactful way. So thank you so very much for your time, sending you all my love and my gratitude, and really sending you all of the healing and the work and everything that I have had the honor and the privilege of experiencing, and just sending all of that back and all of that out to every single person that has watched or come across this video. Thank you.